let's have a little look at some of the different positions and different things that we use the grips for. Some of the more advanced kind of gripping tactics now enable the good throwers to gain advantage by having what we call a 2-to-1 majority with the grip. And if I, for example, have two hands on my opponent and my partner has two hands on, it means that he's got control of my sleeve and he's got control of my lapel. I also have control of his sleeve and his lapel. Okay, so one of the routines that I give to my students is to try and get a 2-to-1 majority advantage over my opponent. All right, because what we can do then, if for example I take my partner's right hand off my lapel, if I take it off, the first thing that will happen is automatically in his head he wants to put that hand back on. Okay, so if I take this sleeve off, all right, he will automatically try and put the hand back on, which means that I get an action-reaction from my opponent. Okay, so straight away I have a situation here where by gripping cloth and by getting a reaction from my opponent and getting him to step forward, I can gain an advantage. Okay, so we have a 2-to-1 majority as one of the main objectives from a right to right or a left to left situation. So we might be left to left or we might be right to right. Okay, and this lapel hand here is the main one that I'm going to try and take off. Okay, so I've got a cooperative partner and Tom, who's one of the most cooperative ukis that I know. All right, what I'm going to do now is, as part of this routine, is I'm going to move him around from here, and as I move them away, I'm just going to almost arch my back here, all right, or pull my back tight and snap this lapel grip off. From here, take that lapel grip off, and now, and the time, this is what comes to timing, as he tries to put this hand back on, okay, I can then use that as my advantage for him, all right, coming forward to throw him, okay. So the actual practice is take the grip off, 2-to-1 majority, okay, as they come to put the hand back on, then they attack from it. So I'm going to get Tom to do it. Tom's going to do the hard work. So what he's going to do is, with movement, he's going to take this lapel hand off, and this is my direction hand. As he takes it off, as he moves me away first of all, moves away himself, takes that grip off, and then he attacks for his favourite technique as I start to go forward. So as a cooperative uki, I'm going to start and I'm going to react properly for it. Okay, so we're going to move around. He's going to take this hand off. Okay. So immediately there, as I start to go forward to try and readjust this hand to put it back on, action, reaction, I'm going in the direction that Tom likes to go, which is a Seoinage attack to the front. So 2-to-1 majority. It's one thing that you can do with your students. You can get them to two hands on, first of all, and then get one of the hands, which is normally the lapel hand, off. Remember the movement to take that hand off. There are two things I can do. I can either get my partner to go backwards. Keep it on, Tom, just for a second. If I get my partner to go backwards and I stay still, then I create space and the hand comes off, okay? But it's also possible, as he starts to come forward here, all right, to come in for a backward throw as well. I can throw in all different directions from it, okay? As long as I get a reaction from him, that's all that counts.